Well, not fit for man nor beast out there.
Joe forgot to lock the door.
Oh, I need something to warm my collars.
I think you do need something. I got something right here.
Something's else over here.
Oh, yeah.
It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I've got a little story you ought to know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. I know the routine, so drop another nickel in the machine. I'm feeling so bad, I wish you'd make the music dreamy and sad. Could tell you a lot, but you've got to be true to your code. Make it one for my baby and one more for the road. You never know it, but buddy, I'm a kind of poet, and I've got a lot of things I want to say. And when I'm gloomy, you just gotta listen to me until it's all talked away. Well, that's how it goes. And Joe, I know you're getting anxious to close. So thanks for the cheer. I hope you didn't mind my bending your ear. This torch that I found, it's got to be drowned, or it soon might explode. Make it one for my baby, and one more for the road. That long road.
That was gonna happen.
Has to change costumes.
Yes, I bet it is changing costumes.
It's cold out there. I imagine it'd be a quick change.
Anticipation.
This is just from college.
The face upon the barroom floor. 'Twas a balmy summer evening, and a goodly crowd was here, which well nigh filled Joe's barroom on the corner of the square. And as songs and witty stories came through the open door, a vagabond crept in, slowly and posed upon the floor. "Where did it come from?" someone said. "There, the wind has blown it in." "What does it want?" another cried. "Some whiskey, rum, or gin?" "Here, Toby, sick 'em if your stomach's equal to the work. I wouldn't touch him with a fork, he's as filthy as a Turk." This badinage the poor wretch took with stoical good grace. In face he smiled as though he thought he'd struck the proper place. "Come, boys, I know there's kindly hearts among so good a crowd. To be in such good company would make a deacon proud. Give me a drink, that's what I want. I'm out of funds, you know. When I had cash to treat the gang, this hand was never slow." "What, you laugh as if you thought this pocket never held a sou? I once was fixed as well, my boys, as any one of you." "There, thanks, that braced me nicely. God bless you one and all. Next time I pass this good saloon, I'll make another call. Give you a song? Nah, I can't do that, my singing days are past. My voice is cracked, my throat's worn out, and my lungs are going fast. I'll tell you a funny story, and a fact I promise you. Say, give me another whiskey, and I'll tell you what I'll do. That I was ever a decent man, not one of you would think, but I was, some 4 or 5 years back. Say, give me another drink. Fill her up, Joe. I want to put some life into my frame. Such little drinks to a bum like me are miserably tame. 5 fingers, 5 fingers. There, that's the scheme, and corking whiskey, too. Well, here's luck, boys, and landlord, my best to you. You've treated me kindly, and I'd like to tell you how I came to be the dirty sot you see before your eyes. As I told you, once I was a man with muscle, frame, and health, and but for a blunder ought to have made considerable wealth. I was a painter, not one that dabbled on bricks and wood, but an artist, and for my age was rated pretty good. I worked hard at my canvas, and was bidding fair to rise, for gradually I saw the star of fame before my eyes. I made a picture, perhaps you've seen, 'tis called The Chase of Fame. It brought me 1,500 pounds and added to my name. And then I met a woman, now comes the funny part, with eyes that petrified my brain and sunk into my heart. Why don't you laugh? 'Tis funny that a vagabond you see could ever love a woman and expect her love for me. But 'twas so, and for a month or two, her smiles were freely given, and when her loving lips touched mine, it carried me to heaven. Boys, did you ever see a girl for whom your soul you give? With a form like Milo Venus, too beautiful to live. With eyes that would beat the Kohinoor, and a wealth of chestnut hair. If so, 'twas she, for there never was another half so fair. I was working on a portrait one afternoon in May of a fair-haired boy, a friend of mine who lived across the way. And Madeline admired it, and much to my surprise, she said, I'd like to know the man that had such dreamy eyes. It didn't take long to know him, and before the month had flown, my friend had stole my darling, and I was left alone. And ere a year of misery had passed above my head, the jewel I had treasured so had tarnished and is dead. That's why I took to drink, boys. Why I never see you smile. I thought you'd be amused and laughing all the while. Why, what's the matter, friend? There's a teardrop in your eye. Come, laugh like me. 'Tis only babes and women that should cry. Say, boys, if you give me just another whiskey, I'll be glad. And I'll draw right here a picture of the face that drove me mad. Give me that piece of chalk with which you mark the baseball scores. You shall see the lovely Madeline upon the barroom floor. Another drink, and with chalk in hand, the vagabond began to sketch a face that well might buy the soul of any man. Then, as he placed another lock upon the shapely head, with a fearful shriek, he leaped and fell across the picture dead. Written by Hugh Antoine Darcy, 1887. My dad would recite that at least generally once a year, and I just always loved that poem. So I wanted to share
It's gonna be dark for a second.
Bright lights. I'll talk.
Yeah. What's on the ceiling?
That's life. That's life. That's what people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune when I'm back on top of June. That's life. Funny as it seems, some people get their kicks stomping on your dreams, but I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this whole world keeps spinning around. I've been a pauper, a poet, a pirate, a putz, a king and a queen. I've been up and down and over and out, And I know one thing, each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life. That's what people say. I thought of quitting, but my heart just won't buy it. If I didn't think it was worth a try, I would hop on a big bird and fly. Twinkle fingers on the piano. I've been a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn, a putz, and a king. I've been up and down and all around, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. That's life, I can't deny it. I thought of checking out, but my heart just won't buy it. If I didn't think it was worth a try, I would roll myself up in a big ball and die. Well, let's take it home, Joe. You know what? That's life. But there's a lot more good stuff there. I never cared much for moonlit skies. I never winked back at fireflies. But now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went in for afterglow or candlelight on the mistletoe. But now that you turned that lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's a 4-alarm fire now. Yeah, I never made love by lantern shine. I never saw rainbows in my wine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Rosalind would have sung these songs. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. Then you came and caused a spark. That's a 4-alarm fire now. I never saw rainbows in my wine. I never made love by lantern shine. But now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Joe, what do you think? On the key of F, everybody loves somebody. Now we haven't practiced this, but we're gonna do it.
That's Dean Martin.
Dean Martin.
Yeah,
Hey,
nice.
one of the
Mention it, you're not drunk enough.
Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just tells me my someplace is here. Everybody finds somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps telling me my someplace is here. If I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charms. Then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody,